All right. Welcome in, everybody. This is Uma's Lotus Lounge. It is a featured show here on the app. Welcome to Plenty of Fish. Welcome to Meet Me. Welcome to Scout. This is, like I said, a featured stream. What is a featured stream, you might ask? A featured stream is a stream supported by the app. They like the content. They like, the good vibes, the positive vibes. So they will promote it on and off the app and just show love to the people that do featured streams. And how you know it's a featured stream is when you come into your app, on the For You page or the trending page, you'll see a little purple bar and it says featured. All right. So hi Buddha, legend, welcome in. So this is a featured stream. It's sponsored by the app. So because of that, we have no cursing, no lewd behavior. We have bouncers in the room. So if you do put, some comments that are rude, repulsive in the comment section, they will kick you, they will ban you from the room. Modbot definitely watches this room during a feature, so you could get possibly banned from the app. So if you don't like, hi Karen, if you don't like what is being said or being shared, please feel free to leave the room. Don't get worked up or anything. Let's not ruin the vibe for everybody. All right. So I like to start by just meeting each other. So let's see who's in the room. We have 85 people. I'm pretty sure not 85 people are in the room, but if you could just say hi, if everybody could just say hi, because you never know. There might be some people in here that are single, that are looking for love. There might be people that are streamers looking for fans. There might be viewers looking for streams to go to. All right. So let's just start off with a little hi to everybody. Yeah. And like what Samuel did, you could put it in the comments. What are you looking for? All right. Hi, Cheyenne. Hi, Queen. If you're looking for love, say I'm looking for love. If you're looking for fans, you could say I'm a streamer, I'm looking for fans. People might fave you. If you are, a viewer, you could say I'm looking for streams to go to that are positive and uplifting and whatnot. You know what I'm saying? If you are just like rarely on the app and you're just looking, you're more business focused, you're looking for networking, say that in the comments. I'm looking for networking. People can click your profile, they can check your IG, they can reach out to you. I love the app because it's bringing us together smaller. It's making the world a smaller place. You know what I'm saying? Draco, thank you for the fave. Samuel's looking for love. You said that like a million times, but keep saying it. Somebody might buy it, okay? Cheyenne's looking for love. Lovely. So, Cheyenne, Samuel meet. Maybe yes, maybe no. But this is how we do it, guys. I've had 2 relationships off the app, and I'll tell you something. I'm friends with both my exes. And the thing is like, as we get older, we have to become aware that it's not so much about relationships always working out. It's about finding the right person for you and for your energy. And I say that a lot in this room. It's like, don't take things personally when things end. All that is saying, it's not rejection, it's redirection. All right. So be fearless, be flawless with it. Be out here, put yourself out. If you're looking for love, say, hi, I'm looking for love. Thank you for those faves. Queen is looking for more support and knowledge. This is the room for you. Hit me with that fave. All right. I'm a CEO of a metaphysical center. You guys can Google me. I'm very Googleable. All right. It's called the Lotus and the Light Metaphysical Center, located in Northern Virginia, close to DC. So you can check it out, see what I do. I also am a published author, an Amazon best-selling author of Chronicles of a Spirit Walker and The Awakened Life. So we do a lot of metaphysical knowledge in here, and that is what the show is about. We have an amazing guest. His name is Scan. Some of you, if you know Scan, put a 1 in the comments. All right. Yes, Eli is looking for more people. He is part of the Lotus Lounge family, and he does a sports show on Saturday nights with my ex, Brooklyn King V. They have a great show. So if you like sports, definitely please stop by with Eli and King and check it out. They're happy to have you guys there. They talk about baseball, basketball, hockey, everything sports related. All right. So let's jump in. All right. Let's jump in. I like to start the show by giving free affirmations. Now, this is different than a reading. At the end of the show, I'm giving everybody a psychic reading if you want it. If you don't want it, that's fine as well. But all I need you to do is, let's switch up the numbers. Put a 5 in the comments if you would like a daily positive word of the day. All right. All right. We got Mr. Eli. I am motivated. I trust that I know what is best for me. Queen, you got, I am aligned. Look at you go, girl. Today, I choose to release all beliefs, people, and energies that no longer serve my highest and greatest good. Sarah, are you alone or you have people with you? Am I doing 1, 2, or 3 affirmations? Karen, you got, I am powerful. I am becoming more understanding, conscious, and self-aware each day. I love that. I think I'm a very self-aware person, and I don't think there's a lot of people with self-awareness. So it's not that people mean to be hurtful to you or mean to you. It's just they're not self-aware. You know what I'm saying? Sarah, you got, I am generous. I will stay open to receiving good and generously giving good. Mr. Sam, you got, I am thriving. Hi, Art. Welcome in. Welcome to my featured show. I am thriving. My life is abundant. Savage, you got, I am committed. My faith in the journey is stronger than my doubts and fears. I love that. Faith, you know, in the Bible, they say you need to have faith of a mustard seed. Do you know how small a mustard seed is? It's this tiny. But you have to have faith of a mustard seed. Heart and soul, thank you. All right, because that's the thing about life, is that sometimes you're not going to see the end result, but you got to trust what is in your heart, and you got to trust what you know is in your heart, despite what other people say or think. You got to trust what you know in your heart. And that's the hardest thing in life, honestly, guys, is because you know what you know what you like, you know what you love, you know what you hate. But then for whatever reason, we allow other people to tell us what we love, what we like, what we hate. And that's why there's so much dissension in the world, you know? Thriving, what does that mean? Please tell me. Thriving, it's like you're doing well. You know, I consider myself thriving. Am I a millionaire? No. But do I have enough money to pay bills, to put food on the table, to put some aside for a rainy day, and to go out to like a movie or a restaurant here and there? Yes, I'm thriving. I'm thriving because I don't have to work 24/7. I can like relax. I can take a day off. I can sleep in if I want to. You know what I'm saying? Hi, Jason. So thriving is doing well in life. That's the meaning of thriving. All right. All right. Anybody else for an affirmation before I do my talk today about the law of attraction? My title of my blog today is, why does the law of attraction not work for me? I'm a law of attraction coach, guys. And a lot of times people say the law of attraction doesn't work. It does. It's just working really well, and you're not as sure of why it's working really well. Brittany, hi, welcome in. Christy, Jason, thank you. Hey, Clodad. I want a this world, but I want a heaven. Not sure what you mean, Sam. Oh, you want like heaven on earth? Is that what he's meaning? Hi, DJ, welcome in. Gabby, thank you. So anybody wants a free affirmation before I start my talk about the law of attraction? Put a 1 in the comments. All right, Cheyenne, your free affirmation. I am persistent. My potential is limitless. I love that. I love that because we as souls, we're limitless. Why do we put a limit on a limitless power? I don't know. Could you tell me why do we put a limit on a limitless power, right? Fazim, I am enough. I release the burden of shame, guilt, self-hatred, and self-judgment. Self-judgment is the worst sin in the world, in my opinion, because when we judge ourselves, that's when we stop our flow. You know what I mean? DJ, I am grateful. Gratitude awakens the good to unfold in my life. I live an attitude of gratitude is the way to go. Hi, Southern Belle. Did you want to affirmation of the day? He wants the treasures in heaven rather than the treasures in this world. I think that's what he meant. Okay. Yeah, I missed it. Okay. Southern, hi, R93. I'm doing free affirmations. Let me know if you want one. Southern Belle, you got, I am compassionate. Thank you for the faves, guys. Hi, Don. Every person in my life is either a lesson for me or I am a lesson for them. That is why I don't hate anybody. Y'all, I got you, Don. I have had people on this app. Y'all have seen people drag me, hurt me, lie on me. And I do nothing. You know why? Because you got to understand that this is all lessons and you can't take anything personally. Either I'm learning something from this or they're learning something from this, you know? And then you just kind of pass it on. Don John, thank you for the faves, guys. And the gifts. Thank you so much for the gifts. I got to hit 80K a week to be a top badge. So all the gifts are appreciated. Don John, you got, I am present. Hi, Lugs. Today, I will pay close attention to the ideas that flow to me. I love that. That's for Don. It's just another Sarah. Thank you guys. Eddie, I see you. Sarah, just another Sarah. I am confident. I release the need to be in control. I trust in the process and that everything is unfolding in divine timing. Hi, Eddie. Eddie, here's your affirmation of the day. I am fulfilled. Everything in my life is happening for me. I love that. Ayubsha, welcome in. Lugs, I saw you come in. Here's your affirmation, Lugs. I am mindful. As I move through my day, my body, mind, and soul are aligned with my higher self. I love it. All right, let's get into our talk today about the law of attraction and why some people say the law of attraction doesn't work for me. You know? So I'm gonna read you my blog and I'm gonna talk about it with you guys. So stick around. Don't forget at the end, I'm gonna be doing free readings for everybody. That's different than free affirmations. That's psychic readings, but hang out. Okay, here we go. Why doesn't the law of attraction work for me? It's not that enlightenment isn't for everyone. The law of attraction works, but people tell me frequently that it doesn't. The thing is, you have to be ready to receive it. Have you ever had a dream where you were somewhere and you were unprepared? Maybe a dream of being in class and naked, or being at work and unprepared for a meeting. Do you remember the feeling of dread and shame you felt? Why? Because you knew, even in the dream state, that you were not supposed to be there. You needed to be clothed or prepared before you got there. It's the same thing with the law of attraction. The enlightenment we seek to have happy and peaceful lives come with real power. And if you're not ready to receive it, you can actually turn away your own manifestation. How can we not be ready to receive that power? Well, if you have fear, anxiety, doubt, dread, or other lower emotions, you will not be able to handle the power. It's physics. The thing we are calling in and manifesting is of a higher power. And if we are in a lower energy, we can manipulate the energy to bring us what we want. But it won't be enjoyable because we will not be at the level we need to be to receive it. I witnessed it myself with a particular friend. I taught her everything I knew about this power in a sincere effort to help her out of her self-sabotaging ways. But it didn't work. Well, it did for a little, and she was soaring high. She manifested new love that looked stable, a new job that looked promising, and a move that she dreamed of that looked full of potential. She thought she created her fantasy world, and we were rejoicing. But as quickly as she manifested it, was as quickly as her dream turned into a nightmare. The new love turned out to be insecure, possessive, and highly jealous. Her new job started to change on what they offered her to a lesser offer than what she desired. Her own family member wished her ill intent for relocating. I watched her hide from the harsh realities of her new world that she was denying, but everyone around her could see. She thought she could pretend to be happy and it would all pick back up, but instead things got worse and dangerous. What happened to her scared me. It scared me because I started wondering if I really had the power or an image of it like she did. So I thought about this and went into my own meditation asking for clarity. Was I faking it too? In this moment, I'm happy and peaceful, enjoying my life, but am I lying to myself as well? Thankfully, I received the clarity and results within a few hours to remind me that I do indeed work with this limitless power. And it wasn't based on favoritism, just actions. Actions that I share with my clients in one-on-one coaching programs that I do. Actions that I was ready to take and commit to so I could have this wonderful and happy life. It was here that I understood the distinction of why law of attraction works for some people and for some it doesn't. It is manifestation versus manipulation. See, my friend was pretentious and she wasn't really learning law of attraction from me for the betterment of herself. She was learning it to get things. I see now that if a person has that intention, it will not work. The main driving force behind the law of attraction is a sincere desire to be a better person by being in better alignment to yourself. It is here in this place of complete alignment with your inner being that you can begin to use the power to unravel the mysteries of the universe and your heart. So that's my blog of the week. Are you guys following me? DJ Joey, welcome in. Hi, Bazookas, Stars, welcome in, Lily. The thing is, the law of attraction, it's not woo-woo. It's a natural law that governs this universe. We know about the law of gravity, right? Everything that goes up must come down. we know about the law of vibration. You can only attract to you what you are. The law of vibration is the basis for the law of attraction. So if you want to be a millionaire, but you're like, you know, hoarding your money and, you know, being greedy and stuff like that, you're not going to be a millionaire because the two energies don't match up, you see? So you have to be at the energy of the thing you want to attract. If you want to be a millionaire, I'm not saying you got to like ball on the app all the time, but you got to spend, you got to live like that millionaire lifestyle. Like you got to live it to believe it and receive it. Believe it to receive it is what I'm trying to say. So if you're wanting love, you can't live like a single person. You know, you just have your routine, you go home. Like you got to start changing things. I worked with a woman one time. She wanted to attract in love. And I told her, I said, she's like, I only work at this place where there's nobody here. It's all women. And how can I meet a man? And I said, the funny thing is, it's never about you actually doing things. It's about the energy. Hi, Z. You know? So it's like when I attract guys to date, I don't do anything. I just focus on energy. So the thing is if you're looking for a relationship, I told her, I was like, clean out your closet, leave space for a man to put his clothes. Um, you know, I just started telling her, do things differently. Like clear your Friday nights. Now you have a Friday night to spend with somebody if you went on a date. And within like a month, she started having like these people that were not hitting her on the dating apps. They just started hitting her all of a sudden. She's like, it's just all of a sudden they started seeing me because she created the energy and the space for it. Does that make sense? You know, energy is always the best way. Absolutely. It's all energetic. Thank you, Lily. So the thing is like what you have to do is you have to understand, you have to see it, envision it before you receive it. I'll tell you guys something. I envisioned myself getting a featured stream on here and becoming a top badge. And then everything just flowed. Everything just flowed. I didn't know how to become a top badge or how to get a featured stream, but I just focused on seeing myself do this. I just focused on seeing myself with that little badge by my name. Um, Making people happy. Because you know, a lot of people that are new to the app, when you go in their rooms as a top badge and you know, hit them with that blingy gift, they go wild. They love it. They feel special. And I like making people feel special. You know what I'm saying? So that was the whole reason for me becoming a top badge, is I just wanted to go into people's rooms and brighten their day and make them feel good. So with that intent, that's what I was focusing on. Spirit brought me that top badge. You see how that worked? Right, Lily? I sure did. So that's what I wanted to share with you guys, is like it all comes down to the energy and tension of your mind. Now, a lot of you are going to say, but Uma, sorry, I'm trying with my cough. I have like a lot of haters in my life. I have a lot of people wishing bad on me in my life. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, but you can't focus on that. You got to just focus on you and your goals and your life and what you want for your life. And here's another thing too. People's bad intentions can affect you. Do y'all know that? Unless you give them power to. So if somebody's, let me tell you, I have so many people on this app wishing me bad just because they're tired of seeing me win. I placed number 10 in the People's Choice Awards. I just published a book that became an Amazon bestseller. My center is thriving. I'm thriving here. They're tired of seeing me win, but that is their demons they got to deal with. That has no effect on me. Hi, Sunny. So you guys can't worry about like what people are thinking about you on this app. You can't worry about what people are thinking about you in real life. You just got to keep going. How many of you are in here, know me and seen the haters come from me and I still keep shining? Put a 1 in the comments, because there's a lot of people in here that has watched people down me, lie on me, cheat me, you know, hurt me mentally, emotionally, physically. They've seen a lot of shit happen in like, oh, I can't say that. They've seen a lot of stuff happen in the 2.5 years I've been on here. And did I ever give up? Did I ever stop? Did I ever, you know, they go low, I go low? Like, no, I make excuses for them. I'll be like, you know what? I don't know why they're doing this. This is terrible. Here are my receipts. Clearly, I'm doing this. Clearly, I'm not doing what they're saying. I just pray for them. You know what I'm saying? Mariposa, thank you. Afro, thank you. Yeah. So this month, April, is Autism Awareness Month. And in 6 minutes, I'm going to bring a very special person in, one of my new friends here on the app. His name is Scan. He also has a featured stream that I was supposed to be on, but I couldn't because of some personal matters I had to tend to. I took a week off the app. But I'll tell you this. He's amazing, and he is a parent to an autistic child. So we're going to talk to him in like 5 minutes and ask him about that. But in the meantime, before we get there, I want to do a promo for everybody in here. So if you are a streamer, I know you got to get those 5,000 faves to qualify for top badge. If you are a streamer and if you love helping people, put a 1 in the comments if you are a streamer so people could fave you. And let's get your count up. All right, let's get your count up. We got Stars in the Sky, we got Mariposa, we got Southern Belle. Z, thank you for the gifts. We have Eli Whitney. Hi, TD. Who else is in here that's a streamer? Put a 1 in the comments if you are a streamer. And people can fave you, and then you can up your TD as a streamer as well, and then people can fave you. And to those of you that are faving people, thank you, Stars. That's exactly what I was going to say. I was just going to say, fave everybody and then go to their stream and check it out. And if you like the vibe, stay. If you don't like the vibe, yes, you can unfave people. That is not a problem. Listen, hold us streamers accountable, all right? Make us work for your diamonds. Make us work for your gifts, because the truth is you need to be entertained. So if we're not entertaining you, we're not doing a good job, all right? Lily, Champagne, these are all streamers. Go ahead and hit that, hit the fave on them. So yeah, we will not get offended. There's a lot of people that fave me, unfave me, fave me, unfave me. And I'm cool with it, because when people unfave me, I just know that I'm not doing my job for them. And maybe they might come back, maybe they won't, but that's okay, because you as a streamer, you grow too, okay? You might start one way and then you might turn into something. Hi, Annie, welcome in. Yes, I love Lily's room. It's always a good vibe in there. And thank you for the love bears. I appreciate you. You know what I'm saying? And thank you for that fave. Thank you for the gifts, y'all. I got to hit 80K for the week to keep my top badge. So all y'all gifts count. I appreciate it. All right. Are we ready to meet our special guest today? Put a 1 in the comments if y'all are ready to meet Scan. Pretty amazing human. We like amazing humans, right? Yeah, we do. So let's get some clapping hand emojis for Scan. Welcome in, Scantron5k. Hola.
Oh,
How are you today?
listen, I'm gonna apologize now because I have a meeting right at 5. So where I'm at right now, it's called a peninsula. So there's a train that goes down the scenic view for this client that I'm meeting wants to meet here. So I'm not familiar with there, but I do know there's a big scenic thing. So I hope this train doesn't go. So I'm just letting you know now. What's
Yeah,
that?
or I could just mute you while
Yeah.
the train is going by. But I'm gonna put you in the big box.
Oh, no, no. No. Oh man.
Yeah, is it Scan? Isn't he a cutie? Isn't
No.
he a cutie guy? Ladies,
No.
are you single? The ladies want to know, asking for friends.
No. Don't put me on there. Listen,
Yeah, he's like,
remember, hey,
I'm gonna do
remember,
my show.
you're coming on my show, so don't do this to me. Don't do this to me.
Okay. My bad, my bad. All right. So the first thing I always ask my guests is, could you tell us a little bit about yourself outside of streams? Like, who are you as a person? What do you
Yeah,
do? What do you love to do for fun?
yeah. So first and foremost, my daughter's my world, right? She gets all my fun, she gets all my energy. And then second, I'm a marathon runner. I run marathons competitively. I've been running for about 12, 13 years now. So I've been in 36 different states. So I'm very competitive when it comes to marathon running. It's my thing. I'm a video game player, and then family, then the Lord. That's kind of like my universe, that whole circle. So
I love
yeah,
that.
I'm not a party guy. I'm very simple. Military, law enforcement. My career has been in, so I keep it straight.
Yeah. I love that. Thank you so much for sharing, because I like to hear about people's hobbies. You're doing something outside of like being a parent, being a homeowner, being a worker, right? Streaming.
Well, so I was a featured judge on the Dan Daniel show. It was a Friday night. I was a year out on my divorce, and I was like, man, I was coming on the app to meet somebody, and I clicked on a live, went into the Dan Daniel top MCs. I was like, yo, battle rap, let's go. So I just got hooked, and then I was like, I want my show. So then, I started, hiring software engineer to build my show, my game show, and then the rest is history. So yeah.
Sorry, Moody. I didn't even know. Okay, I will right after the show. My bad. Sorry, Moody. Um, okay, so how long have you been on the app actually streaming?
Yeah, March this year was my 1 year anniversary.
1 year.
My featured show has been 8 months now. So
Wow. So you were only streaming for like 4 months, then you got your featured show.
yeah, that was the goal. That was the goal. Once I knew that, I was like, yo, I knew the game show I wanted. Like I'm a huge Deal or No Deal guy. I love it.
Yeah.
So I was like, I already knew what I wanted to do. So
I love it. Yeah,
yeah.
I can't wait. I know Moody and I are paired up to go to excited about that. No, I won't. I Awareness Month. What could you tell us about your daughter being autistic? Is she on the scale? Is there like a name of what her particular type of autism is, or what could you tell us?
Yeah, so my daughter is on the autism spectrum. She's not high functioning. She's on a lower scale. She's more of the speech delayed. That's about it, right? So my ex-wife knew immediately when she was 2, right when the pandemic hit. That's when we identified it, and we had services come in, and we couldn't do it because no 2-year-old's going to pay attention on a tablet device, right? So we got behind with what we were trying to accomplish for her. But now, but she's on the spectrum. It's just like I said, it's a speech delayed. It's nothing major. The challenging part is that communication piece, right? Like the milestones. It's the potty training. It's some her communication inflects her ability to express how she feels. I mean, her she's getting a lot better with transitions and everything because she knows everything. ABCs or colors, like she knows all the animals, like she knows everything. I would say she's probably as a 4-year-old going to be 5 in June. She's probably on a 3-year-old mindset right now. So she's 2 years behind, and so we have her in a special school. It's called Golden Key, which I don't care. I can share that. It's they call it an excellence for children. So we pay a good amount of money for her to be ready to get there where she needs to be. She has her IEP or her ETR plan, stuff like that. But thank God that she's not, respectfully, not high functioning, because that would be really, really challenging. But she is thriving and doing amazing. Like we have all the things in place: OT, PT, speech, therapy. We made it. We have all in place for her. So the 2 years though, the pandemic has really hurt us a lot because we couldn't. No 2-year-old's going to have you come to their house and going to function. It's just not happening. So
Yeah. But that like I don't know much about autism to be
yeah,
honest, but from hearing that she's about 2 years
yeah.
behind, that's pretty impressive, right?
Yeah, you know what's interesting, Uma, is like when she was actually in like regular, like we had her going to a church for daycare, and she was actually already ahead of most of her, I want to say peers, but her age level. Like she knew everything. Like most autistic children are really smart, and she's very, very smart. But the biggest thing is like her communication. Like if everyone here wasn't Moody, thank you. If she wasn't able, if you and I'm part of the motorcycle. If you and I couldn't communicate, we'd be frustrated. Same thing, right? Her frustration, she can't communicate how she feels because she wants to get it out. So we had to pay for a tablet, which is about $8,000 to communicate and talk. So she pushes how she feels. Now we don't do that anymore. Now we're more of, there's a pamphlet. She takes her hand, she puts it on there, and then she has a whole bunch of little square colors that she wants. So she says, "Hand, I want." She grabs what she wants, and she goes through that what she wants, and then they make her say that. And so she's gotten a lot better. It's just amazing, Uma, just to see the transition
I
of
love that.
getting the interventions in place early, so
Yeah.
you prepare her to be ready.
I
Yeah.
really love that. My background is in metaphysics and spirituality. I'm a CEO of a metaphysical center. And in our life, we say that like autistic children are the wave of the future because we talk about like, speaking, verbal communication is the lowest form of communication. It's more telepathy. And there's a saying that, autistic children can use telepathy to like let you know what they want and things like that. Do you find that to be true? Like you just kind of know what she's feeling without her saying so?
So sorry. So sorry.
That's okay.
Um,
Here, I'll mute. I'll mute. Okay, tell me when, tell me when to unmute. You're good. All right, welcome in everybody. It is Uma's Lotus Lounge. I'm here with Scantron5k. We're talking about autism. He has a daughter that's on the autistic scale, so we're just chatting about that right
yeah.
now. Welcome in. All right.
So to answer your question, run that back one more time. I'm sorry.
Yeah, so we were saying that it's there's a belief out there in the metaphysical community that autistic children are the wave of the future. They use telepathy to kind of communicate what they need, not words. Do you feel like sometimes you could read her mind or know what she wants without her verbally saying
Oh,
so?
definitely, right? Like you just know, like you just like, and so I'll give you a good example. So like today's Wednesday. So I'm divorced. We have shared custody 50-50, right? 2-5-5-2. So rotates 5 days on, 5 days off, 2 days on, 2 days off over the weekends. So my daughter was upstairs on Monday night. I just went out. I just the honest truth. I just went and bought new like conditioner, shampoo. I'm downstairs working in the office, and I'm like, "What is she doing?" And then I go upstairs. She takes all the conditioner. She takes all the cocoa melons, and she takes all the conditioner, and she's just squirting it all over them, right? So $5 conditioner is gone, right? So I get her. I'm mad. I get on my one knee, and I'm like, "Hey, you know, you know what you just did is bad, right?" So she looks at me, same verbal, like looking at me, she knows. So she knows what she done is wrong. I'm so sorry. I apologize. I'm so sorry.
That's okay. I'll mute, but you're fine. Like we're only hearing background noise. We're not hearing anything bad or anything. So just to let you know, you're fine. Here, I'll
All right,
unmute.
so I try to do noise cancellation as much as possible, but I can go to my car. So it just I can sense and she can sense just by looking and doing certain things, like it's definitely there without having to verbally say it. So the
Yeah.
autistic spectrum is really amazing because they are very, very smart people. They're very, very, I would say they're honestly like she was ahead of the ball game well before her peers. Like honestly, like just amazing, honestly.
Wow.
Yeah.
Could you tell us like what is I think you hinted to it before, but I didn't ask this actual question. And for those, new people that just came in, welcome in everybody. We're talking to Scan
Thanks,
about
Cupid.
being a parent to an autistic child. What do you feel is your biggest blessing and biggest curse in being a parent to an autistic child? Not curse, but like
Ooh,
trouble,
yeah,
setback,
yeah. Yeah. Well, some my daughter, she makes eye contact. She's very lovable. She's very affectionate. Some autistic children are not. She's not that way. She's very love affectionate, eye connection, hold hand, typical child. Like I said, speech delay is the biggest thing. So she's just on the spectrum. I would say the biggest drawback, honestly, fun and embrace because she is very impatient, very impatient. Loves heights, loves swing, like she loves everything, right? So the drawback is going to big events and going to places where there's a lot of fun where she doesn't get to wait her turn. That's her biggest challenge. Noise doesn't bother her, nothing bothers her, animals don't bother her. It's just the impatience part. That's the biggest drawback. That's the only biggest thing I fear. Go to water parks, slides, whatever. She don't want to wait. Like yesterday at the park, she wants to go up the slide, the big huge slide. She don't want to go up the steps. She wants to push her up there, and the kids are trying to come down the slide, and I got to take her down. So she don't understand. You got to wait your turn. Even though she says wait, I wait. She's not understanding. Like I physically have to wait.
You sure she's not like a Capricorn or a mini Uma? I'm just saying because I know I'm not autistic, but listen, I cannot stand waiting. And as a
I know.
Capricorn, time is money, money is time. So it's
Yeah.
like energy. Thank you for the fave. All
But
right. I like to
honestly,
always
real quick though, Uma, that to be a parent to an autistic child though is it's really if you're not a patient person, they will teach you how to be patient because you have to be patient
mm,
and you have to be calm and you have to be very, very loving to them because they don't know any difference. And as the adult, like you have to be patient. You don't have no other choice. So they teach you how to adapt, honestly. That's the cool thing I will say. It's another cool thing.
absolutely. Now, there's a lot of people in here. There's about 625 people in here. Do you feel like maybe there's somebody that is not a parent or they might be a new parent and they're realizing that their child has autistic tendencies or whatever, what would be your advice to parents or non-parents who may come into being the parent of an autistic child?
You know, I always say, even if when in doubt, always check out. Sometimes the diagnostic can go hidden, and you never know. Uh, we just literally want to make sure where she was at because she was on scale, walking, crawling, all that good stuff. But our biggest sign was when we were teaching her name. You know, her name. Okay, her name's Felicity. And we say Felicity. She wouldn't look sometimes, so we kept getting hearing tests, and we knew her hearing was fine. So we knew on the spectrum where she should be at by her percentile, and just gauging and just like her interaction with other little kids. Like she wasn't playing with other kids. She wasn't doing the normal things. So we knew something was up. So when in doubt, just go get screened. I mean, just to be safe. So that's would be my biggest advice because it does go borderline. Some people don't get diagnosed with autism. You can be like 10, 11, 12, and not really know. You
Mm.
know, so a lot of people in UMA can mask it. There's a few people that I met that has autistic that said I literally can mask my autism and no one even knows. So
Wow,
just take the precautions. Yeah, yeah,
that's
and just go get
amazing.
screened. Go get looked at. Yeah,
I want to
yeah.
thank you so much for coming in. I know you're busy, you're at work and everything, but I really appreciate you coming in and sharing all this big information with us. If
Yeah.
anybody has any questions for Scan before he hops out, okay, Stacy said, this is what I wonder about my grandson. So you know what he said? When in doubt, get it checked out. You know what I'm saying? Pool boy, thank you for the
Yeah.
fave. And to anybody who has, a child that or a grandchild that is autistic, please feel free to hit Scan with the fave. I'm sure
Yeah.
you could go to his stream and he'll talk to you about it. He'll give you advice. He'll give you tips. You know what I'm saying?
Resources. A lot of great resources out there. A lot. A lot. Yeah.
Were you King Stevio? You were born autistic? Wow. Okay.
Wow. Wow.
Are you a streamer?
Yeah, I'm
See,
gonna
because
fave
I'm
him.
looking. Yeah, I'm
See if
actually
I got
looking
you.
for. All right, King Stevio, if you could hit me on Instagram, if you are free on Wednesday at 4 p.m., I'd love for you to come and be part of this show for April because we are focusing on Autism Awareness Month. So if you would like to, I'd like to have you in the box. All right. That was
Uma,
look at that. Look at that. That's great.
was an honor to be on your show. It was an honor.
Thank you. Well, I'll let you
I'm
let
sorry
yourself
for the
go. Thank you
noise.
so much, Scan. No,
All
you're
right.
fine. I got you faved already. So, I'm definitely going to be by and come check you out. Thank you so much. I was born autistic and I have ADHD. I would love to have you on my show. Thank you, Scan. All right, guys. Wow. Did you guys enjoy Scan, meeting Scan? How many of you are going to go to his show now and just go check him out? Put a one in the comments if you're gonna go check out Scan, check out his show, check out his stream. Yeah, it's love. Oh, it's an honor to have you here. Absolutely. I believe in good vibes, guys. I'm gonna tell y'all something right now. I'm 45, and this is a public message to you young ones out there, you in your 30s and your 20s. Whatever beef you think you have with somebody, it's not worth it. It's really not worth it. Let it go. That's energy you could be taking and putting towards your life, that you could be taking and putting towards your goals, towards the creation of your happily ever after. All right. So if people are beefing with you, just walk away from them because they don't know you. They only know a side of you, and if that side of you they saw, they don't really care for it, then that's fine. They don't get to meet all of you. That's the way I treat my haters. All right. You don't like that side of me? Good. You're not going to see the rest of the other sides as well. Plain and simple. And here's another thing, guys, get used to being your own cheerleader. There's been so many times in life, 444, as I say this is truth. There's been so many times in my life I've been alone. Everybody's left me. All the crowds, all the adoring fans left me, and Uma's been by herself. And guess what? Uma's been happy. When you learn to be happy within yourself and by yourself, you become untouchable. You know why? Because they can't take nothing from you. They cannot take your peace of mind. So on a weekend, when all my friends are out partying or living their best lives, or all my haters are ganging up on me and hanging out together and not inviting me, Uma got a Grubhub. Uma got Netflix and shows. You know what I'm saying? Uma got peace. You know what I'm saying? Thank you, Scan. Money always makes me feel like I'm not in peace though. It's just not the haters. I get that. Like Queen Paloma, I'm going through something right now. Let me shuffle these cards. We're about to move into giving you guys your your psychic reading of the day. I just want to remind you, whoever's my top gifter, get an extra special, extra long reading. Sarah, thank you. All right, so whoever's that number one, you get an extra special, extra long reading. Bills, debt, and financial issues. Come to my streams. Let me tell you how to get rid of all of that. Because let me tell you, I I remember there was 1 month, like not now, but like this is when I realized, I started realizing the power of my thoughts. This was back in 2019. And I took this class that I do now. I do energy clearings on people, like, it's access bars, access consciousness. And I took the class, but the class for me at the time was $1,600. No, $1,400 in 2019. It was $1,400. And it was a 3-day class. And I was like, you know what, Uma, just do it. Just do it. Because something felt right about this class. So I did it. I kind of gave the teacher, my credit card, like grudgingly, like, oh, don't want to do this. But I did it. And in 3 days, I was cleared mentally, emotionally, spiritually, physically. I was just cleared. And that week, right after that class, people just started calling me and booking me for sessions. I made $1,200 that week, just like that. And that's when I realized, I was like, I made all this money to pay off my credit card debt. Yeah. It's the mindset, guys. It's the mindset. So if you believe you're broke, or you believe you're stuck, or you believe you're struggling, then by law of attraction, based on law of vibration, you can only have those experiences. It was an access class. It's called Foundations. It's a 4-day class now. It's $1,600 now. I do it every year. It's coming up at my center to do in June, because it really just reminds me there is nobody or nothing outside of me that has power over me. I have power over me. Sarah knows. Sarah does access bars too. You know what I'm saying? Sarah, we got to trade. We're every penny. One old stud knows, he's one of my mentorship students, right? I taught him about the law of attraction. And here's the thing. There'll be like weeks that I'm on here, I'm not making my weekly goal, but I don't stress. I just kind of stay calm. And then somebody will come in, drop a big gift on me, take care of my weekly goal. Don't have to worry about it. But I always have that belief that I'm going to stay a top badge as long as I'm on this app. You got to believe. Do you guys know about the law of assumption? Nothing to not think about. Yeah, it's all a mindset shift. Emoji J, welcome in. I used to, they got the job and the shift I wanted. That's what I'm talking about. Hi, Jay. Yeah, so the law of assumption states, if you assume it to be true, then it will be true. So I've always assumed I'm going to be successful. I'm going to be wealthy. I'm going to be prosperous. You know why? Because when I envision me in a wealthy life, I envision me taking care of people, because that's just the nature of who I am. I would love to come in on this app and on all of my people, drop dragons on them. I absolutely would love to do that. That would be like my dream. You know what I'm saying? Thank you for the wheel. And that's the way you got to live your life, is you got to think about like all the things you want for yourself and why you want it for yourself, And if you have good intentions, like you're not here to hurt people, but you're here to actually help people. Like I love helping people. Like if I know somebody needs something, I'll be like, hey, let me pay it for you, put it on my credit card, you could pay me back, in monthly installments, whatever. Sometimes I get burned, sometimes people use me, but most times I'm very much helpful to people that need that kind of help. You know what I'm saying? My auntie believed that she was healthy and powerful. Then she got cancer though, so it's hard. I know of people who have beaten cancer by just belief of thought. Tony, Eva, Kat, thank you. Thank you for the faves. Because I'll tell you, I was diagnosed with hypothyroidism in 2017. That's supposed to be lifelong. I don't have hypothyroidism anymore. Sure do not. I healed myself. Power of positive thinking. Every year I go back to get checked. Every year the doctors ask me, you're still not on Synthroid? You're still not on medication? Still not? 2017 was what, 6 years ago? Yeah. So, it does. Ground beef. Thank you for the fave. Helping people, good and positive vibes, always. My mother had thyroid cancer in 1968. She lived to be 90. Helping others is therapeutic for me. That's why I love the app. I started here as a gifter, guys. So when I keep telling people like about the gifting and stuff, like show love to the streamers, show love to the streamers, I'm not telling you guys things I'm not doing. I came in here and you could meet my A1 day ones. Mr. J, I'm number 2 on his board. Rose, I'm number 2 on his board. I forgot, but like I'm like number 1 or number 2 on a lot of people's boards because I was a heavy gifter for a lot of people until I really started streaming, you know? Yeah, you got to give, man. You got to give. And if you're in that space of giving, like whenever I feel stuck about something, if okay, this is what I do. This is another law of attraction trick. You got to fake it till you make it. So let's say I come on here and I'm like, ooh, I haven't been able to cash out. Ooh, my diamond count is low. You know what I do? I go buy $100 package. I sure do. And then I start giving it away. Just start giving it away to anybody. Anybody could get it, you know? And then guess what? All of a sudden, thank you, King. Thank you. By the way, hit a fave on King. His name is Honey's Chopped Cheese right now, but he's also like a new streamer, relatively new streamer, trying to hit his 500K. Hit him with the fave. He loves to show love, so he'll show love back to you. But I I'll come on here and just start spending on people, and then just out of the blue, people just start hitting me up. Oh, can I get an appointment? Can I get a reading? Can I do mentorship with you? They just start hitting me up like that. So that's the way it works. All right. Thank you, Harley. I appreciate you coming. Those of you that are new, hit my name, hit that favorite button. I stream every day. My goal is to bring positivity to the streams. I want to have intellectual discussions. I want to have growth. I want us to all ascend while we're in my room. Yeah, sometimes we get a little ratchet, we play a little music, we get a little down with it. But most times we're here to have these conversations that nobody wants to have, right? About love, relationships, health, aging, dying, the beyond, right? We want to have those conversations so that we can all heal and grow and prosper together. That's the only way to do it. Hi, Mia. Welcome in. Stacy, peace to me is definition of success. But for those of you on YouTube that are watching this recording, I'm going to go ahead and sign off now because I have to do readings for everybody. Thank you for watching on YouTube. And if you ever come to streams, look for me, your girl, Uma B1111. Fave me and come to my stream and come